Hello and welcome to the Not Too Shabby Shop channel. Susan here from Making Crafts, and today I am here with the Winter Vibes Stamp and Die set, and this is the stamp and die set for the month of November. And this little stamp set has some really cute snowman as well as a Christmas tree and stars and some really cute sentiments, and all of these have dies that will cut them out. Each image does, and the sentiments do as well. And so this is a really good set for winter or for Christmas. So I'm going to be using a card that measures 5.5 by 4.25. And so I went ahead and cut this piece out from an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And I've gone ahead and scored at 4.25. So now we need to score a few more spots. So for the first one, I'm scoring at 6 3/8. And 3/8 is the mark right before the 6.5 inch mark. So once we have that scored, I also have a sheet of paper that measures 3 inches by 9 inches. And so for this one, we're going to score at 3 and 6. And that's all the scoring we'll have to do for this card. So we're going to take the solid red piece that we scored at 3 and 6, and we're going to fold it in a zigzag fold. So you can see the zigzag here of the fold, and this is just a simple little fold there and a little card. And so for the part that we scored at 6 and 3/8, we're just going to fold that back. That's the front of our card, and we're going to fold it back towards the front. I thought this card would be a good idea for either a Christmas card or just a winter card. You could even use it for a birthday card in the winter time. So I've cut down some cardstock, and this measures 4 by 5.25, and we're just going to cover the inside of the card with the cardstock. So you want to cover the inside of your card because you're going to see it from the outside. The way this card folds, you will see the inside from the outside, so it is nice to go ahead and cover the inside so it's not just solid white. So I'm just going to center this up on the inside of the card, and this is just like the size we normally cut for most card bases. And then for this little flap here, I've cut a strip that measures 1 7/8 by 5.25. And we'll just center that up on the front of this flap. So now we're going to take our 3 by 9 piece of red cardstock, and we're going to open it up. So the front of it's going to be the flap that folds towards the left. And so we're going to open it up, and we're going to add this little sentiment on the inside. So I've just cut a piece of paper to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I've stamped it with Cozy Winter Vibes. So you can see when I add the glue, the other side said Warm Wishes. I changed my mind which sentiment I wanted to use, so I just flipped the paper over and stamped the new sentiment that I wanted. And so we're just going to center this up on our little 3 by 3 card. And so here is the front of our 3 by 3 card. And so I'm just going to add another piece of white cardstock that measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'll just center that up on our 3 by 3 card front. And so I went ahead and I have colored in the little snowman image as well as the Christmas tree. And for the snowman, I've gone ahead and added some Nouveau drops to his little hat, just on the little pom-pom on his hat and the top of his hat. And then for the Christmas tree, I have used some little drops here, the liquid pearls, and I've just added just some of the liquid pearls to the Christmas tree. And so now I'm just going to layer them up on the front of this card, and I'm not going to pop them up this time. I'm going to glue them flat because I want this card to be flat so it's easy to mail. Sometimes when you pop up a lot of things, those types of cards I try to give in person, since they are harder to mail, or if you're going to put them in a package, then it's better, but sometimes it doesn't go through. Depending on how thick it is, it won't go through the mail. It's flat mail, so I try to, if I'm going to mail it, not do as many dimension unless it's going in a package. So we're just layering up the tree and the snowman. So we're going to attach him to the front of our card, and he will lay like this, and then our card will pop up. But first I like to dry fit, and so I like to glue the back part of the card down to the inside of the card first. So the 3x3 card, the back of it will be glued to the inside of our card. And so I'm just adding some glue, and when I dry fit it, I kind of eyeballed where I wanted it, and I saw that I wanted the little 3x3 card to show a little bit of the green paper on the side. Just, it's probably about 1/8 of an inch or smaller, but you could just slide it all the way over to the edge of your paper if you wanted to. So once I make sure that is straight, now I'm going to add glue to the back side of the first fold, or the first flap of this 3x3 card, and attach it to the front flap of our card. And just keep in mind, you're looking here and you see how much you have. You have about 1/2 inch or so for the glue, so be sure to just only add 1/2 inch here so that you don't glue your 3x3 zigzag fold card shut. You want to keep it so that the zigzag fold still works. And so here you can see that our card is complete, and that's how you can see that the 3x3 card attached to the flap makes just a little more dimension to this card. And so once someone receives this card, it looks really good sitting up with the snowman like that and with the front popped out. And I think it's just a cute little way to send a Christmas card. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this quick little tutorial, and thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.